want to. Yeah. Ooh. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, Chapter 1, Electrancy. An unprecedented motivation. Ooh. Fancy. Okay. I'm... Weiristanians? Weiristanians? Weiristanians built the ominous space castle as their beacon of strength. After all, they were the most feared beings in the galaxy. The great empire of Wahiristania had access to endless resources and recruited more soldiers than the grains of sand on Wirapantai. Close enough. My coochie's hairy! What is this? No, I need to know. What does this say, Mike? Toke! Okay, Toke. Toke. Okay, Toke. Toke. Don't sell me short, Smokey. I know what I'm doing, okay? Your mom taught me. I mean, what? Whoa, Queen, looking good. That ass be shaking, girl. Let's go. Alright, are you ready, Smokey?
Are you ready?
The voice note prank. Oh yeah, you bastard, Mike who cheese Harry. You definitely got me with it. I'm such an idiot. Fuck. Yes, bruv. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Toke! I can never win, guys. I try. And I try. And I try. But I just can't get no satisfaction. I mean, what? Alright. Whew. Warpantai. I can't get no! Such a good song. True. Their home planet. It was easy to see why nobody dared to wage war with the Weiristanians. For 7 millennia, approximately 6,789 Wirapantai years, of course. This all changed when a species called the Tarantuhans built the Arcosphere. I'm just gonna say, having really long names like that, like, it's totally a stylistic choice for you, but it's like, long names, especially at the beginning like that, tend to turn people off. I like it, though. I'm a huge fan of throw everything at me. A massive planet-sized orbital station with an agricultural surface and a breathable atmosphere. The Tarantuhans first used the Arcosphere to capture organisms from dying planets in a region of space called Geary Minor, located on the outskirts of the Arcos system. But then, while attempting to migrate a species, they discovered the Arcosphere had a darker, more experimental side. True! Oh god, stop throwing snowballs at me! Fuck! Ah! Queen, why are you so mean to me? Ah! Fuck! Guys! Queen's being mean to me! Ah! It's not fair! Fuck! God damn, it's like having a snowball in League of Legends. And you throw it at your ADC when you're the support. And then they just let you die. And you're like, what'd you do that for? And you're like, you throw a snowball at me. I was like, I was just having fun. Well, yeah, so am I. Throw sticks and stones. That's okay, Smokey. Sticks and stones can't hurt my bones. Only words can damage me. Retarded, ain't you? Shut up, Smokey. I'm smarter than half of the people you know. The Whitakers. It could also obliterate uninhabited planets. With this discovery, they turned their attention to the vast, uninhabited desert linchpin planet of Geary Minor. A linchpin planet, as they called it, was a very special type of planet unlike any other. How dare you? I mean, I'm spitting truth here, Smokey. I'm spitting truth, okay? You don't like it? Can't take the heat? Get the fuck out the kitchen. The Taurean Tuhans first learned of linchpin planets while running advanced computer simulations that plotted the position and relative hypervelocities of every known mass in the observable universe. Timmy would F you up. Dude, I would be so scared of Timmy because he would probably try to bite my eyes out. Like, he would probably just eat my glasses. And he wouldn't even know what was going on. He'd be like a fucking chimpanzee. I was just having fun, bro. I didn't know what I did. Walking into the courtroom.
I'm sure he is harmless.
No, he has a fucking temper. That's like Timmy's biggest problem is he has a fucking temper. We need to get him on steroids, man.
Thank you for redeeming chair dance.
He'll get like,
Now dance for you.
we need to get Timmy
Please
fucking
fully enjoy this
jacked,
immersive
bro.
experience.
He needs to be like fucking the Mountain and just like walk over you. And then he'll know that no one can beat him up. Can you guys hear my chair crunching? Like, I don't think that's good.
Keep dancing, bitch.
You
It
know?
ain't over yet.
Like, it didn't used to do that. I don't think that's good. I'm scared one of these days this is gonna well, fucking thing is just gonna come down on me. Until then, we abuse the fuck out of this chair. I mean, for a 14-year-old chair, it's pretty damn epic, I can tell you that.
You can rest now, babe.
Thanks, Smokey. You're such a gem. You're so kind to me, Smokey. I love it. This technology allowed the Taurean Tuhans to simulate universes so accurately that they were equivalent to alternate universes. 14 years of farts, nice, exactly. However, no simulation is entirely accurate since there is always a limitation to what can be known. A simulation's relevance to the real universe reduces as the simulation progresses. It gets worse every time Smokey does chair dance. His weight is there in spirit, ruining everything, so he owes you a new chair. Start spending bits, Smokey. Yeah, Smokey, I need at least 17 bits a day from you for like the next 8 hours. I think that's fair. I have never redeemed before. You must have a lot of points then, Smokey. You should do like a read me now emote. Or redeem. And then say, haha, I don't have anything to read, fucking bitch. And then spam it till you have no points. That's the best way to do it. Eventually forming a fabricated alternate universe. The Torana Tuhans knew this fact so well they had models which calculated the probability of a fabrication given a simulation's runtime. The Turanan Tuhans also had enormous difficulty simulating chaotic masses such as
You are in for it
living
now,
matter.
sweetheart. Take those sexy glasses off like a good girl. You don't need to see what
God
happens
damn it,
next.
Smokey. I'm sure you have more points on Kick. You're getting under my nerves, Smokey. This is not a good thing. It will not be a good time for you. I would trust you that, okay? So what I need from you, sir, is you to take a deep breath. Okay? You need to sit back. You need to take a deep breath. And then you need to pull out your wallet, okay? And inside your wallet there should be a card. It don't matter what color card it is. Take that card out and flip it on its back. And I need the 3 numbers on the back of that card. It is very simple, sir. I cannot understand why you do not understand what you must do. I do not know how to say it more simply. You take out your wallet,
That is
you
my
know how
sexy
to do
librarian.
this.
You can put
Yes.
those sweet sight setters
You
back
can
in
take
place,
out
slut.
your wallet. Never fear, Rigma is here. I don't got a wallet, I steal other people's. L ad. Or no, it is a ad. What would we ever do without the ad? Or the fuck. Fuck me, a buddy guy. We not getting through to this ad very clearly. I can tell you right now, there is no one watching that ad. Because you are all subscribed to me. Because I go onto my ghost account and then I give myself subs so that my viewers will all be subscribers, so that it looks like I have people in my community that give subs. And then that will encourage people to give subs, but no one ever does give subs, so I am just spending my own money keeping my community subbed. So it is a long-term investment that I can do for about 8 more days.
Do not drink water. Do not leave your seat.
Oh,
Do not move
god
your
damn
feet.
it,
Do not
Smokey.
stretch.
I
Do not
don't
move
have
your
any
foot.
more
Have
weed.
another toke.
I don't know what to tell you. All my weed is gone. Not too sure what you just said, my headset turned off. Smokey, you can shut the fuck up, okay, Smokey? I don't want to hear you complain about my stream because of your headphones. Complain about my stream because of me. Because I can fix you, I cannot fix me. So don't give me advice that I can do and use. Give me advice I cannot use, then I can claim that I did something and it didn't work because I didn't do anything. Right? That will make total sense. And so I will say once again, Smokey, if you value our friendship that we have had on the phone for these last 10 minutes, you will take out your wallet and you will tell me the 3 numbers on the back of the card. That is all I need, sir. Then we can go on with our lives. But no. You keep stalling and you keep telling me no. And I am telling you, sir, no, you must do this. It is a not an if or but, it is a do. So you must. Do you understand? No, what? No, do not redeem. Why would you redeem? No, now do we have to start over again? No, do you not understand what the word redeem means? Oh my god, dude. This is not funny. We have been at this for almost 8 hours now. I cannot imagine how tired you are. Just do what I tell you, good sir. It is so simple. I cannot understand why you would not do this. It is unbelievable. 6:35:18 liar. Wait, what? Wait, what? Don't tell me how long my stream has been live for, Smokey. Okay, everyone ready? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? God damn it, Smokey, that means you. Tote. Okay, 3, 2, 1, tote! I always do too. Damn, Queen, you're hardcore. I love it. I always do 3. Damn, Smokey, you always one-up someone else. You know how many I do? None. I'm AI. I'm fake. I'm not real. The Tirana Tuhans also had enormous difficulty simulating chaotic masses such as living matter. Every living entity required a separate simulation of its own, making the simulation of multicellular organisms a computational nightmare. Shut the fuck up and roll a joint. No, Smokey. I refuse. This constraint made Geary Minor the best candidate for the creation of alternate universes due to its primarily lifeless nature. Using this simulation technology, the Tirana Tuhans came to a startling realization about one linchpin planet in particular. They confirmed that the absence of this planet would trigger a chain reaction of gravitational forces so violent it could tear apart entire galaxies. I'm impatient, lol, so I take one while I have to wait. I ain't token. I had too much toke. I'm dying. I'm so hungry right now. I need to go eat food, guys. I was supposed to get off 40 minutes ago. But no, here I am, being a good streamer to my awesome audience and putting out the content that they want to see. Dance! Dance, monkey! You fucking dance! Woo, 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 woo. Ah, ah, woo, woo. Woo, woo, ah, ah. Dance! No, don't throw rocks at the monkey. No, it makes him dance if you throw rocks at him. Dance harder, monkey. Dance harder. It's kind of racist. It's not racist. I'm not talking about monkeys as in black people. I'm talking about monkeys as in the zoo. Is it racist to go to the zoo and laugh at a monkey that's dancing? No, it's speciest, which is completely different than racist. Racist is within your own species. Speciest is beyond your own species, right? It's like the opposite of interspecies love. You look like a racist. I mean, I did dress up as a South Park ghost, so, you know. Where is the pointy hat? It's definitely on my shelf. I know it's there somewhere. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna roll up a piece of paper. I'm not gonna fucking do it. That might actually get me banned. That might actually get me banned. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay, back to the story. They confirmed that the absence of this planet would trigger a chain reaction of gravitational forces so violent it could tear apart entire galaxies. Some Toranan Tuhans speculated the chain reaction could ripple to the very edges of the observable universe. In many ways, it was the ultimate doomsday device for those civilizations seeking to avoid conflicts and war. The Torana Tuhans warned their spacefaring neighbors they would not be afraid to end all life if provoked. Why ain't you reading Queen's story? Sounds so interesting. Because she's not finished writing chapter 8, Smokey. Or chapter 7, sorry. As far as I know, she hasn't finished the chapter yet. That's why, Smokey. You know, stories don't just appear out of nowhere. You have to take the time to write them. It's not like you can just put in a prompt and have a story appear out of nowhere. Right? That would be crazy. Right? If you were just like, write me a story, and it was like, here's the story, and you're like, oh my god. The story would be like this.
I got to the store. It was closed. I took everything. Finn.
Wow, is that mine? So it typos included, Smokey. Typos included. Hey, Hugo! How's it going? How are you, good sir? Welcome, welcome. How was your day today, Hugo? What are you up to, good sir? It's alright? Just alright? Having 2 a.m. coffee? Oh, damn, bro! Damn, bro, you down bad! 2 a.m. coffee? What are you doing to yourself? Damn, brother. I did until I figured out that's the reason why it doesn't agree with me. Unfortunately, this was also the Torana Tuhans' undoing. Since the Torana Tuhans had not invented a means of traveling the multiverse, deploying their diabolical doomsday device would be an act of suicide. Moreover, the Torana Tuhans were unlikely to gain the ability for multiverse travel anytime soon, at least not without some intervention. In truth, the multiverse was a very tricky concept, even for the most advanced species in the universe. It relaxes me, it helps me get to sleep. Damn, how is it? Smells lovely, though, I must say. No, you smell lovely, Smokey. Don't ever forget it. No worries, man. Remember, I love a good smell of feet. I mean, what? I meant to say earth. I said earth, right? Yeah. Well. Fuck you, Smokey. Earth humans would probably... Oh shit. A woman is shopping at a grocery store. She picks up a half gallon of skim milk, 2 loaves of white bread, 1 dozen garlic... Or... 1 dozen organic eggs and some carrots. She goes to the checkout line. You must be single, the clerk says. Amazed at the flattering insight of the clerk, the woman says, Yes, I am. How could you tell? Because you're ugly. fucking god, I love it, Mike. I fucking love it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's fucked. Sorry, but we only tell racist jokes on Kick. Oh my god. Subversion of expectations. I'm like, where the fuck is this going? Is this gonna be like a carrot, like cucumber fucking joke? Nope. Nope. Oh, I love it. So true. I know, I'm ugly as fuck, and I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. Unless I spend $12,000, I get breast implants, and, like, a tummy tuck, what the fuck is the one for your ass? Butt lift, Botox, hair transplant, yeah, Brazilian butt lift, yeah, oh, laser hair removal from the eyebrows down. Sold. It's only like $37,000 in total. Guys, it's only $37,000. Come on. Who makes less than $37,000 a month, right? Like, fucking losers, right? Like, Jesus. Who could ever imagine making less than $37,000 a month? Oh my god. Oh, what is the world coming to? A woman goes to the doctors complaining of stomach cramps. She gets sent off for some test and comes back a week later. Well, I hope you're ready for endless sleepless nights of crying and changing dirty nappies, the doctor said. Wow, you mean I'm pregnant? The woman replies, thrilled. No, you've got bowel cancer. Dark. Jesus. Jesus, I love it, Mike. Woo! Damn. Damn, son. Your stories are something else, Mike. You need to publish this shit, man. Absolutely heartbreaking. Oh. Yeah, I was probably right. This is probably going to take an hour to read this fucking thing. I'm sorry, Electrancy. Go straight to hell. Do not collect 200. Yes, exactly. In truth, the multiverse was a very tricky concept, even for the most advanced species in the universe. Earth humans would probably have you believe they can conceptualize the multiverse through their ability to comprehend 5D chess, or the many worlds interpretation of Schrodinger's cat. Nonetheless, the reality is far stranger than one would have you believe. Regardless, the fact remained that Torana Tuhos would never destroy their universe without access to the multiverse. To avert war, the Torana Tuhons elected to create a series of alternate universes, each containing a different version of events that could have occurred. Although the Torana Tuhons could create universes, they could not physically access their creations. Earth humans would probably use virtual reality as a good metaphor for this limitation. VR may seem very realistic, but it cannot replace reality for obvious reasons. For now, the Tehran. A few days after Christmas, a mother was working in the kitchen listening to her young son playing with his new electric train in the living room. She heard the train stop, and her son said, "All of you sons of bitches who want off, get the fuck off now, because this is the last stop. And all of you sons of bitches who are getting on, get your asses in the train." All right. I wonder where he heard that from. It wasn't me, surely. Surely it wasn't me. You know? Where'd he get that language from? Oh, his father, probably. No, from your son. What? 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 Ow! 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 Ah! If you know, you know. For now, the Tirana 2 Hans used the alternate universes as a guide. They showed the Tirana 2 Hans regions of space with safe bridges to actual alternate universes, where in the event of a cosmic cataclysm, the Tirana 2 Hans would be provided an escape route, at least in theory. Astronomers on Earth would probably refer to these bridges as black holes, but it's perhaps worth noting that not all black holes are bridges. After acquiring this information, the Tirana 2 Hans embarked on a mission. They sent countless vessels to scout these charted regions of space in hopes of revealing the safe bridges. Fuck me, excuse me. In hopes of revealing the safe bridges' exact locations and protecting them from potential enemies. Most vessel pilots belong to species that the Tirana 2 Hans had captured long ago. Some of these species had been conspiring to escape for several generations, so when the pilots learned the location of the first safe bridge, they saw it as an opportunity to escape captivity. But this didn't happen. Instead, every attempt to flee resulted in obliteration before a ship could even reach the event horizon. The Tirana 2 Hans had long suspected that safe bridges were only safe to approach in a vessel traveling at the speed of light relative to the tangent speed of the bridge singularity. However, no physical experiments had ever been done to validate this suspicion, and no simulations could be validated due to the chaotic nature of space near the bridge. Nevertheless, the reported analysis of the physical forces tearing the vessel apart as it approached the center of the bridge was evident enough. This was bad news because the Tirana 2 Hans, I'm never going to get that right, did not have the technology to accelerate their vessels to light speed. Instead, they relied heavily on relative hypervelocities and gravitational slingshots to travel through space. For the Tirana 2 Hans to achieve light speed relative to the tangent of a bridge singularity, it would require insanely precise timing, down to the Planck second. The Tirana 2 Hans acknowledged the evidence of this history and developed spies throughout the Arco system, instructed to find a species with access to Planck-scale technology. In time, a few spies corroborated the existence of a species called the Nethinim, fortified by the Wahiristanian space castle on Wahir-Pantai. Acting in haste, the Tirana 2 Hans repositioned the arcosphere to orbit Wahir-Pantai and began broadcasting an unfriendly radio message to the Wahiristanian inhabitants. Give us your space castle, or we will take it by force. Damn. Damn. First thing I will say is a lot of people that write science fiction don't lean into the audience that reads science fiction. And they'll try to bring things down to a layman's level. I am so glad you did not do that. If you're reading science fiction, you should have at least some understanding of technology, of physics, of, like, the universe, right? It's like inherent knowledge of someone who's reading the genre. And you leaned heavily into that instead of like beating around the bush about it. You were just like, nope, we're going straight into fucking all of the theories. We're going straight into the multiverse. We're showing you exactly how deep this story is. And you're not gonna cater to normies because they might pick up your book. You're gonna go hard and become a pure sci-fi. And fuck yeah, love it. Yeah, I hate that too, to be honest. Yeah, because it's like you're saturating down the genre in order to gain a larger audience, which dilutes the entire story around what science fiction readers are looking for, right? At least in my opinion. Because when I read science fiction, I wanna be able to understand, like, I want the author to be able to have understood enough about physics on even like a layman's. Like, I just like to research things. I love quantum mechanics. My dad's huge into it. I love talking about that kind of stuff. I believe consciousness is fundamental to the universe, and everything spreads off of that, which makes, you know, the difference in the understanding that there could never be a unifying theory of quantum mechanics and normal general relativity, because they are two different, like, essences and sides of the same coin. So it's like, there's not one unifying theory of everything that would explain everything. You have to have them individually on each side. That's what I believe. And I also believe that humans don't have the mind to understand that. But when I look at, like, interpretation of a piece of technology and I go, yeah, I can see exactly how that goes. Yep, you've been using, you know, you've been experimenting with alternate realities in simulations, so you basically have time in the palm of your hand, so eventually you're going to figure things out. And even if they're slightly off, you experiment with them and you learn from it. And even putting in, like, limitations. Limitations are the most important and the most underrated thing. It is not your magic system or your science system itself that is fascinating. It is the limitations that that system has. The rules that you've put on it. The way that you have to manipulate it in order to solve problems. That is what makes it interesting and deep, right? And then having this conflict always looming in the background, like we have this faked out, mutually assured destruction, and we're just hoping our enemies aren't smart enough to figure it out. And it literally immediately made me think of the Asgard from Stargate SG-1, and they're like to the Goa'uld, guys, just stop doing that, we're really nice, we're not gonna destroy you. Meanwhile, the Asgard are like, oh fuck, the replicators took another home planet, oh fuck. Bluffing their way through fucking everything. I absolutely fucking love that, because it shows that even as it's so advanced in everything, you still have more heights to conquer. No matter how high you go, there's always something else to reach. So, I fucking love this, because you didn't hold any punches, you got right into it, you gave us a story to follow, and then expanded how that story is going to be impacted, and then left us off with, boom, here's the conflict. Deal with it. Hell yeah. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the feedback. Hopefully it was helpful in a way. Sometimes I just, you know, I'm so entranced in it. It's like I'm trying to find something that I'm like, what's the smallest tiny thing you could add in here to, like, emphasize something? And it's like, I don't even know if I can think of something. Like, the beats are so fast through it. I'm trying to find and see. I don't think adding, and then I'm like, what could you remove? Right? I mean, there's maybe some like extra things you could like remove, but it's like every time you're building more layers on top of it. So it's to a layman it's repetition, to an experienced person it's nuance, and you're basically stating, oh, this happens, but if this and this, then this happens. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, I see what you're doing. And that was like the difference of like not being able to necessarily simulate human life and multi-celled organisms, because it takes so much computing power because of the difference in outcomes that it would create. And to me, that shows that at least you have a basic understanding of our thought of what the multiverse might be, or what it could be, or the possibilities of it, and how it all ties together, which I love, because a lot of people who do sci-fi are more interested in spaceships than they are like breaking the fabric of space and time, and like gaining interdimensional travel, shedding physical bodies and stuff like that. I'm glad you get it. That's why I was like, this is why I should do beta reading, because when I read people's stories, they're like, oh my god, you got that thing that I didn't think anyone would get, because it's like, you know, you have to actually put effort into reading the story and all to get it. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I love it. And so next time you're in, hopefully tomorrow, we can read another chapter. But yeah, because I always try to find holes, and the only hole I know here is that it's really hard to pronounce those names, but I think that adds the style to it. And what I will say about style is consistency. As long as all of the names are like that, and build that consistency, I've gone entire books, and then I've talked to someone about the book, and realized that I've been pronouncing and reading the names in the book like not even close to what they are. Like reading this like Neelathak, because for some reason I'm thinking of Diablo 2, and then I read it as Neelathak in my head the entire time, and then I'm talking to someone about it, and I'm like, yeah, dude, the Neelathak are so fucking cool, and they're like, the fuck are the Neelathak? I'm just retarded. Half the time it doesn't even matter. I mean, as long as I know it's a separated thing in my head, it doesn't really matter what the name is, right? As long as I know what it's referring to. And that's why I read so fucked up half of the time. And sometimes I can get it and sometimes I can't. It's one of those things. It's like the autism spectrum, right? I can see the bottom of the ocean, but despite seeing the bottom of the ocean, I can't tell you how deep it is. All I can tell you is that I can see the bottom. Even if it's like 22 miles deep, I can still see the bottom. But I couldn't tell you if it was 2 meters or 22 miles. It's an abyss. No, an abyss means you can't see the bottom of it, Smokey. That would mean that, like, you would only see the darkness. I mean, I can literally see the bottom. And people are like, how can you see the bottom? And I'm like, I'm a writer. I love deep storytelling. So usually I can find those hints that are like, I see what you did there. I know what's coming next. You can do this, or this. Plus I have like 50 different branches going out in my head, and I'm picking out what's the most likely best story you could get out of this. And that's usually how I look at the story. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Oh yes it is. So guys, we're going to cut it here. We were an hour later than we were. We had a good stream today. We are at 7 hours. Okay. So remember, if you want more of me, go to the YouTube channels, as well as don't forget to go to the YouTube channels. You can also go to the YouTube channels, and there's even more YouTube channels. So if you can't get enough of me, go check out the YouTube channels, and you can get more of me. And then you can say, oh no, I've had too much of you, and then you want to come back tomorrow. And I will be like, oh, this sad face. I miss these people. Where did they all go? And then I remember that I am retarded, and why the fuck would anyone watch me? So then I am happy again, and I'm like, oh, okay, it all makes sense. As long as the world makes sense, that is what matters,
Go
right?
back to normal, bitch. This shit-ass accent is killing me.
Alright, guys. So remember, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for... Okay, it didn't do it, so I'm just gonna say fuck it. Thanks for
redeeming
stopping...
chair dance.
Fuck!
Hitox will now dance for you. Please fully enjoy.
Smokey,
this
are you just gonna
experience.
keep doing this? You're just gonna keep doing this? I'm not gonna be able to end the stream because you're just gonna keep redeeming. Make that blood flow so I don't fall asleep. Maybe. You're so mean to me, Smokey. You're an abusive viewer, Smokey. Why are you so abusive to me? You're so fucking mean. I don't know if I can go on anymore, guys. They're just so mean to me. The words on the screen on the internet are so mean to me. Why? Oh, hey guys, look at that. The words disappeared. Oh my god, I'm free. The words are gone. I'm free! Yeah!
Good, you can rest now, babe.
This feels amazing! I didn't know I could do this! Oh my god. Oh no, they're back! Ah! Alright, anyways, guys, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. We had fun today. Not very, you know, I mean, we got beta reading done, but I didn't actually do anything myself. Lazy day! Yay! We'll be back again tomorrow. So remember, if you can't say fuck you to your friends, who can you say fuck you to? Fuck you! Alright, guys, who we rating today? Hey, guys, holy shit, we have 5 viewers. Let's go. We have 5 viewers, guys. Can we do it? No. Shit! Nope. Because I can only host someone on Kick if I have 5 viewers. And I only had 5 viewers long enough that I couldn't do it. Have a good one, Electrancy. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sharing your story. I really liked it. I love sci-fi. We need more sci-fi!